I'm gonna, that's on.
Yes, for the live stream, so some of the staff would be able to watch that for the service.
Is there a link?
Yes. And it'll remain up as a video.
It will, okay. Thank you.
I know I have your cell phone number, but what is your cell phone?
Excuse me, it's area code 732-740-2320.
So I think I just sent you a link. I did it right. Yes. So if you copy and paste that and send it to anybody that. Did you bring the box that I asked for?
It's right at the front door.
Okay. Just see. I'm trying to. Did you get it? Yeah. Okay.
I have it.
You do?
Yeah, like, oh, thank you so much. They're coming down. I don't know, but they're really pretty. No, I don't know what they are.
heavy, like. Big. That's not it, it's not big, yeah, probably.
I don't know what the red lights are.
Are they to make people look have more color in their face? Probably what it is. Do you think? Give everybody a beauty tip. Probably. Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, it has to be. It just reminds me of like the contemporary resort hotel pattern. Just like a heated bathroom.
Yeah, yeah. Like the host farms in Lancaster, PA, that we used to go to all the time.
Pretty pretty.
I wonder if that's what things like that.
It's memorable, that's for sure.
Mm.
But they just probably wanted to make it colorful. Because everything is so good. It's all different types of flowers.
Mhm.
It's nice because it's not the typical beautiful flowers.
I see it going on.
It also says a daisy or a peony.
I see the Gerber daisies and roses. I don't know what the little purple ones are, asters.
The purple ones are, yeah, they're, are they bluebells? No.
There's two types of purple.
Yeah.
The longer,
Those yellow ones though are so pretty.
these are like,
Hydrangea.
I don't know, but I'm just saying, I just want to take one and say, I can.
Which one?
The yellow.
I don't know what that is. It's really pretty though.
Jim Gordon, who's my mom's. She sent me a rose plant, you know, the little pink tea roses. It was in a little pot. It was this big. And I planted it outside under the corner where my garages are here, and there's, we have another path where my dad's car here. I planted there, it's now this one.
Took.
Yeah. So that's why it's like, oh, I can take it, yeah, but it was in my fruit garden.
So I'm trying to grow a tomato. Uncle Jim's tomato. This is Uncle Jim has a tomato plant. And we got a really bad cold snap during early fall. So I cut a piece of the plant. And there's one tomato left, so I put the tomato on the counter and I the tomato plant. And it grew, it took roots. So I put it in that little, there's a little dish by the sink of dirt. So I put it in there and thought it was dead. So I threw it away. I thought, no, kept the plants. Taking that to the garbage and then we had the tomato. And I was like, just plant the tomato and see what happens. So I planted the tomato because I'm going to that. The tomato with the roots, the dirt on it. And it's still intact. So we'll see what happens. I'm just going to put it in the sun and see if I can maintain it.
I had charged a load of avocado seed, like it's going
I read it really hard. You get a certain humidity level and stuff like that, worked really hard. for celery. I did the big cut, the bottom, plain it.
I was so excited because I figured I'm gonna just joking with all their salsa. And I had the tomatoes, no, meaning the ingredients stuff. Tomatoes, cilantro. I think I put an onion, no. But this year I got green beans, not a lot. I got green beans, I got some tomatoes. I got cucumbers. I got peppers, like the little purple peppers, you know, like bell peppers, some jalapeno peppers, and then I got more jalapeno. Pretty good. I didn't have this robust corn, but I got some stuff. The carrots, which have been for like 2 years in, around, I mean, all of this.
There, I remember my mom had, it's not really that she planted, but it's when we first moved to the house, there was a garden. And we had carrots and tomatoes, and that was ingredients, I just pick ingredients off and eat them. But when we were gonna, my mom didn't want the garden anymore, my dad was thinking, out, we found potatoes. Potatoes in there, but they say once you plant potatoes, you can't get rid of them. They always come back.
I've never planted them, but the funny thing was the carrots ones, the carrots ones. Actually, pulling out the newspaper thing. The green beans thing. No. No. Thank you.
Mistress Mahoney. I did like that picture when I did it.
That was the cute. I love the picture of him sitting in the sun.
Yeah.
What's the one called the tree? I got the. Oh, good.
It's cute. It looks so thin there though.
Smooth happy. That one, this one, and this one, you pointed that out, it just gave me a piece. That was probably him and all his friends. It looks like a little church man. Looking for the sneakers. Is that the spirit of Philadelphia, maybe? So it looks like a wheelchair. Yeah, it looks like that might have been very current, because look how much older he looks like. He just started last year. Yeah. Terry looks really good. Yeah, it was really funny.
trying to see if I remember any of the other residents. So I hope that they, I'm gonna do that share. It seems like they're so strong there.
Oh, okay, I'll introduce you. Lynn, this is Rabbi Marks.
Hi, Cantor. Jamie Marks.
Cantor.
Hi. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for working with us. These different people have been amazing.
That's great.
Are you from area or were you from the synagogue that was?
I just happen to be, I mean, I do work in this area about 20, 30 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, they got my name from the rabbi. They knew, they called and handed it off to me, so.
Oh, okay. This is my best friend Robin.
Hi.
So she's from New Jersey, and
Jersey.
we were actually riding around, after we met with them on Thursday, we were riding around the area. I'm like, it's beautiful out here. It really is. Are you originally from Philly?
No, I'm a California kid, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'm originally from Jersey, but I live in South Carolina now.
Okay.
So, yeah, so it's a lot of, I hadn't been up here for a while.
Mhm.
So, yeah, but we were just looking at the pictures and just, he seemed like the happy guy. So, they different people are amazing. So,
That's great.
but,
Really glad.
do you like it out here in California?
Yeah.
Yeah. Different.
I mean, sure, but I did New York for a while. I've lived in a lot of weird places now.
Oh,
So.
okay.
I lived in New Orleans. I lived in Jerusalem, New York. So.
Oh, wow.
I've been all around. So they're all just cities in the end. But
Yeah,
my family's happy and I got a good job and good
yeah,
community. And what else did you want?
that's right. That's right. There. We're gonna need for seating.
Lynn, one question for you is, after, I didn't know if you wanted to do any of the rituals around like the tearing of the ribbons or something, or I don't know if you're familiar with it or not, but
Unfortunately, lost my mom and Christine again.
so
Familiar.
it's been tough. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar.
This one.
Yeah, this is one where I can do the tearing of the little pin thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, I'll do the dirt, I'm not good with it at all. So we'll do
Okay.
in the previous gym. I was thinking about this. Really quiet, turn it on. That doesn't mean anything, right?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so like when she used to do the thing, which what's the process, how long is that staying? Is it like-
So it really is up to you. So
Okay.
the tradition is that you wear it for 7 days.
Mhm.
Look in our community, some people wear it for months, some people wear it for 3 or 5 or 7 or a month. Actually was meeting a congregant who wore a ribbon for months. And it's just the outward symbol of what that means.
Okay.
So it really is up to you what is comfortable. And the children work as well, like their rituals meant to provide comfort to family and to, provide a little, yeah, so the reason we do the shoveling of earth really and truly is that Judaism rejects magical realism, the idea that like it forces you to really confront the losses that we face and tries to get the grieving process started. And the laying of earth is something that provides you.
It was really hard.
Yeah.
But I'll do it.
And it's meant to be.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
I just thank all my dad's spiritual family. My mom's was sick, so that they were here. But what I do enjoy is, I got my mom and my dad said, some issues in the area.
Yeah.
here who maybe don't the truth, but it reminds me of it's a Jewish faith. So, yeah, do good care. I do know some people, and this will not read it, I do know some people, and I don't know if it's going to feel like it's very end.
Yeah, it's an Orthodox practice, and then you have to, the families.
Are you conservative?
No, I'm a reform.
Reformed? Okay. So, yeah, that won't be me.
No, usually there's a trowel, or sometimes there's a shovel or both. And whatever makes you comfortable. I mean, the residents don't think will be participating in that particular. From when I spoke with Ron, should make it sound like that's yeah.
No, it's just me. I mean, this is our family, this is it. So.
And so my understanding is that there are no eulogies. I was not planning to give them there today. And she asked me to keep it fairly brief,
Yes.
both here and with your side.
Yes, and that's the thing too. I know I couldn't speak to him and his recent life and activities and stuff. So I could speak to his real Robin or Jules. They are blessings on earth. But I couldn't put even together a eulogy. So
And they opted also not to speak.
okay.
So and I'll say a little bit about that. But my intention is to honor Paul's memory to. Use the words for tradition and some readings to guide us through, and then that's really it for the service here.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I assume that everyone is here.
No, let me ask Robin. Yeah, more, yeah, there's time, yeah. Berlin. This will go over your left side.
Okay.
Okay.
You can put on your jacket or your shirt.
It's got a little.
Oh, it's got
like,
a-
so you'll just, I don't think you want to put it on your jacket. It's not, it's clever, trust me. Oh, unless, if you can catch it like on the top, then you wouldn't necessarily, yeah, this is something that before you started.
It's once everyone's here, it's the very first thing that happens. It's a little bit of a private moment, obviously, for the second, and we'll just be you immediately.
Okay.
But it's the very first thing that we do.
So we just do a couple minutes until, they figure out if they are pulling in.
Probably would need a microphone.
Yeah, and I'm loud. by profession.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I need my butter. Trust me.
Right there.
Come in, Denny, come in, Denny, come in. Come in, Denny.
George, you wanna do the chairs out here, or you wanna stay as like this?
Want to sit over there?
We can pull chairs over there.
You can fill them in.
All right, that's fine. Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, guys.
This way everybody can see.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad.
That was everybody moving. Yes.
Yeah, then you start.
Right there.
Good morning. My name is Cantor Jamie Marks. I'm the member of the clergy at Temple Shalom in Broomall, not too far away from here. It's my honor to gather with you at a difficult time as we remember Paul Tarnofsky and pay tribute to his spirit, his joyful and jubilant spirit. I'll use the words of our tradition to guide us through a service in his memory. The very first thing that we do in our tradition is what's called kriya, the tearing of ribbons. Paul's sister Lynn has a ribbon on her lapel, and it's torn as a reminder of our grief. It's an outward symbol to wear for family who have lost someone. And so we begin with this moment. If you'll stand for me, please. Our blessing we offer at this time is Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam dayan ha'emet. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, righteous judge. Adonai ma'adam v'teda'ehu ben enosh v'techashvehu Adam lahevod ama yamav kitzeluver בהבוקר יציץ בחלב, לערב ימולל ויבש. תשב אנוש עדה ותאמר, שובו בני אדם, לו חכמו ישכילו זאת, יבינו לאחריתם. Adonai, our God, what are we that you have regard for us? What are we that you are mindful of us? We are like a breath, our days are like a passing shadow. We come and go like grass which in the morning shoots up renewed and in the evening fades and withers. You cause us to return to dust, saying, return, O mortal creatures. If only we were wise and understood where we go. But when we die, we carry nothing with us. Our glory does not accompany us. Mark the wholehearted and behold upright, for they shall have peace. I'd like to share now the words of Psalm 23, words that we often hold in our hearts at difficult times like these. If you know them and you wish to join in, please do. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He guideth me in straight paths for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou hast anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. In the rising of the sun and in its going down, we will remember Paul. In the blowing of the wind and in the chill of winter, we will remember him. In the opening of buds and in the rebirth of spring, we will remember him. In the rustling of leaves and in the beauty of autumn, we will remember him. In the beginning of the year and when it ends, we will remember him. When we are weary and in need of strength, we will remember him. When we are lost and sick at heart, we will remember him. When we have joys we yearn to share, we will remember him. So long as we live, he too shall live, for he is now a part of us, and we will remember him. It was a real pleasure to read his obituary because of his joyful spirit, the wonderful stories that were included in there, being a dapper dresser, I believe it said, and always with a ready joke. Lynn, his sister, mentioned that he was a huge Eagles fan, and what a beautiful testament to that memory, the big win yesterday at the game. And it is by remembering those sweet moments, those sweet memories, our friendship and our love for him, that we pay tribute to his memory now and in future days. Into your care, O God, we entrust the spirit of Paul Tarnofsky. For you keep faith with your children in death as in life. Sustain us that we may meet with serenity the mysteries that lie ahead, knowing that when we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you, God, are with us, a loving friend in whom we put our trust. You are the light of our life and our hope in eternity. The words of Psalm 16. Shiviti Adonai, lenegdi tamid, ki mimini balemut. Lachein samach libi, vayagel kevodi, af besari, yishkon lavecha. May the memory of Paul endure among us as a blessing. In our tradition, we say, when we remember a loved one, we say, may their memory be for a blessing. Not to think of it as a blessing itself, though their life is, but rather that when we think of them, we say, may you have the wonderful qualities of a dear friend and a loved one. That when you bless someone with a joyful spirit, when you think of Paul and say, may you have a lovely sense of humor like Paul did. That is how we do it in our tradition. We say, may their memory be for a blessing. We come now to the prayer El Malei Rachamim, our memorial prayer. I invite you to rise as you are able. El Malei Rachamim, Shochein Bameromim. Ametzei minucha nechona tachat kanfei hashchina im kedoshim utahorim kezohar harakia mazhirim et nishma hazut שהלך לעולמו בעל הרחמים יסירהו בסתר כנפיו לעולמים ויצרור החיים את נשמתו Adonai hu nachalato ve'anoch b'shalom al mishkavo ve'nomar Amen. Compassionate God and eternal Spirit of our universe, grant perfect rest in your sheltering presence to Paul Tarnofsky, who has entered eternity. O God of mercy, let him find refuge in the shadow of your wings, and let his soul be bound up in the bond of everlasting life. God is his inheritance. May he rest in peace. To that we all say, Amen. This concludes our formal service here. We'll join together graveside.
So this will conclude the services here at the funeral home. If you're going to drive with us to the cemetery, we ask that you drive with your headlights and hazard lights on for the procession. You may now exit the building, go to your cars, and yes. Oh, okay. I thought you were having a memorial about it. Then I guess everybody be seated.
It's an opportunity if anyone wants to say something. Oh.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Something you wanted.
Come this way, Rachel.
Oh, no, that's for her son.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Brianna.
Paul is my heart. Hi, Paul family. Paul was like my family. And I'm gonna miss him. He was very funny. He's very smart. He would act like he didn't know my name, but he knew it. He knew how to spell my name as well as when you ask him who you are. He said Paul Tarnofsky. He would spell his name. Paul, I'm gonna miss him. He's a good guy.
Thank you very, very much. Is there anyone else who wishes to share a memory or say a few words?
I'm Jeff. Paul was a very good friend. I really enjoyed taking him out, going places with him. He was a very, very smart person. He loved the way he dressed. And he always surprised you with the things that he would say and just how much that he would be aware of at a time. he would always shock you. And I have plenty of stories of Paul, and I will really, really, really miss him. So, love you, Paul.
Thanks very, very much.
Hi.
Good morning, everyone. So for Paul, I don't think stance is gonna be the same without Paul. I was Paul's clinician. Before that, I was his social services coordinator, and he was a handful, but a handful full of love. And sometimes I used to look at Eugene and Jeffrey when they're with Paul. Paul is making them sweat, and he's just relaxed. And probably it's just a matter of standing up. But you find Paul is having his fun, and the two staff are struggling, they're sweating, but with all the love. And then I ask staff, are you burnt out or anything? And they say, no, we love Paul. That's Paul. So Paul was a very big addition to us. He made my work tough, but easy too. Because when you come into a building and you have nothing to work on, Paul is always there. Like someone's coming, oh, Paul did this, or Paul did this, or Paul is gonna shout at me when I'm leaving the building, like he doesn't know my name. And then when I leave, he shouts my name, and it's like, bye, bye, bye. So I'm gonna miss Paul, and my advice to him, when he gets to heaven, he shouldn't ask God, what's your name? Or not ask God if he has a problem with him. Those were his favorite statements. If someone stared at him, he'd be like, what? You got a problem? So on his journey as on behalf of the clinical team, we really worked hard with Paul. We will dearly miss him. He was dear to us. Everybody who's worked with him has expressed their condolences to you and the family, and we would like to thank you so much for giving us the chance to work with your brother. He was loved, he was beloved, he made our day, and he just made our lives more beautiful. Paul has taught us more than we know from the time we came to Devo. There are things we didn't know, but through the years, we've done a lot of research. We've gained a lot of knowledge from just serving Paul and getting to expand our expertise in this field. So for that, I thank Paul, I thank his family, and we pray that God rest his soul in eternal peace.
Amen. Thank you so much. Please, please.
Lynn, I want to say thank you for allowing us to share some time with your brother. From the very short time I got to know him, he was very intelligent, very smart man. Sometimes I would say to Eugene, is Paul ignoring me? And Eugene said, no, he hears you. You know, and he would say, huh? Paul. He said, huh? Are you talking to me? Huh? But he hears you, you know. But I'd like to say thank you for allowing us to get to know him and share some time with him. It is an honor and it is a blessing to have known him. We've learned a lot from Paul. And sometimes people underestimate him, but he's very smart man. So thank you, and may he rest in peace.
Thank you so much. Anyone else care to share a few words?
Hi everyone, I'm Eugene. Just came up here to make it quick and short. Just want to tell Paul the whole house do miss him. It's a little different in the house, him not being there, but I know the guys do miss him in the house, and all the staff that's in the house do miss him. And I'm gonna say, Paul, we're gonna miss you for all the fun days, especially during lunchtime. running around, trying to make sure Paul get his food on time. He just sitting in the dining room asking for everything, his dessert. But all I want to say is we're gonna miss Paul. Sorry for your loss, man.
Please come on stage. Hi everybody, my name is George. This is Daryl. We work at Alpha program. I work with Paul for, I can't remember. But he's a very interesting guy. Like, bring into the program a little bit of problem. He would stay outside, be asking, where, and stuff like that. You gotta be patient to work with him, But all in all, he's a very nice guy, very smart. So everybody sees that. Every time Jeff bring him, Jeff tell me, say, oh, George, the man is here, Paul is here. So I'm going to ask, oh, how are you? Good morning. Wait, you know me, Say, keep walking, A lot of things that he will bring to you, that you won't expect him to say, and he will say that and he makes it big, But he'll be ready to miss. We're ready to miss him, And like lunchtime, they come to get him for lunch. Paul would sit at his desk or at his table, a table, he won't watch. So what we used to do is that Eugene would say, George, please, before lunchtime, you try to bring Paul. How to do it, that would give us less time, to get him out. So a lot of things will say it and talk a lot of straight about Paul, but he will actually be mixed. I will say much on behalf of the Alpha program. Just decided. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marie is his previous coordinator. She wanted to say something. She's watching the live stream. Marie?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Marie. I'm sorry I couldn't be there this morning, but I really wanted to say something for Paul. I've known Paul for over 10 years, and when I first met him, there was another staff there, and then he kept saying, MYOB, MYOB. I asked the staff, I'm like, what is MYOB? And the staff is like, he's telling you to mind your own business. So that was my first interaction with Paul Tarnofsky. Until then, he kept asking me, but the funniest thing is, when he sees me, he'll be like, Marie, what's your name? Marie, what's your name? I'm like, you say my name. My name is Marie. He's like, oh yeah, I remember your name. I remember your name. I'm like, yeah, you remember my name, Paul. I truly do love Paul. He was a comedian. Out of nowhere, like maybe if I can do something he doesn't like, and he see me coming down the hallway, he'll go, trying to scare me or make me move out the way, or occasionally when he tried to trip me while I'm walking down the hallway. So he will be missed, and I truly love him dearly, and it's really a shame that he's gone so soon. I just wanted to say, to everybody, thank you for today. It's a great example how loved he is, and just to have the clients over, just to see him and be with him on his last days. So I'm thankful, and thank you for allowing me to share.
Thank you.
On behalf of Devil Leadership, the upper management represented here by the leadership team, I want to thank all of you for everything you've done, particularly for Paul. I didn't have the opportunity to get to know Paul, because every time I saw him, he never said a word, so I thought he was nonverbal. And I'm regretting now that I didn't have the opportunity to know that he was that vocal and express, a lot. Management wants me to share with all of the staff who work with him over the years clinical team, coordinators, your staff, and everyone who forged the relationship with him to ensure that he received the best of care, to say thank you for everything you continue to do. Particularly those of you who witnessed the last moments, Eugene, and the rest of you who were on duty that night. We want to say we know this was a profound experience, but overall, you were able to manage the situation very well. And we say thank you for being there, not being hysteric, and going out of character. So we say thank you. On behalf of management, I also want to thank you, Lane, for the short time that you and I interacted. It was nothing but loving and professional. When you send those little checks for Paul, I made sure I ran upstairs and handed them to the business department to deposit it. And you always said it's for Paul and his friends. So it was not just Paul. And that was good for you remembering that you have friends and that whatever they wanted to spend it on, you always express that. So again, thank you for the opportunity to serve your brother. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for sharing on behalf of the family. At this time, we will get ready to go to the cemetery. When you're ready, you may exit the front door. Again, please drive with your headlights and hazard lights on for the procession. We could start in the back. That was so nice. Aww. No, yeah. They definitely just wanted to do
Yeah, I know.
And for any other family, all of that will be on the recording on that.
Yeah, it will be lit, but. Yeah, I'm gonna say bye.
No, I meant if anybody wanted to hear whatever.
Oh, it's on there.
Yeah, it is on there.
Okay.
I hear they have a memorial service for him. So they'll take that back.
Look at
They
the
can
camera.
do that. Oh, you're gonna have a Oh, good. So I may just do Robin. And an extra book, or the book that everybody was signing, and the cards, maybe they could put it out.
I remember we took the he showed his behind.
Take over the walking.
I'm gonna give you that for the memorial that you're.
All right, that's
Yeah.
from
Yeah. Mhm. Is that like in the way?
No.
Sure.
Got it, thank you.
Okay, and also I'm gonna give you the book that everyone was signing and the extra prayer cards, so you can maybe put them out for anybody who
Yeah, I
wasn't
do
able
have
to.
some.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah.
And then anything that's left over that day, maybe you could just give it to Lynn so she could have it as a keepsake. To the cemetery.
Okay, so I wanted to make sure I have something. Always, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. That's so pretty. Is she happy?